Okay, it's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. I'm joined by Don Jeffrey. Hi Don.
Hi there, you alright?
Don's a recently retired brewer. He's been brewing all of his life. We've been judging today, Don, all day long.
It's been a long day.
It's been a long day. We've come back to the hotel. Do you have any deep love for me?
Actually, I've got a lot of deep love for you, and it goes back to an old bit of magic actually, because when I'll do this here, because I used to work for Brains, and the last brew that I produced from Brains was called Old Tricks.
Old Tricks.
Because it was an alt beer, and it was because it was full of tricks. And however, that's irrelevant. The fact is, yes, I've got a lot of old love for you.
Bit of deep love.
Because, do you want to talk about this?
Yes. Don's got a lot of deep love for me. Here it is in the bottle. It's by AleBrowar in Poland. They got Nøgne O's from Norway. They got their head brewer over to Poland. I bet he had great hospitality. We've had great hospitality since we are in Poland. We've not mentioned this. We are in Poland. We've been judging. The hospitality is great. So I imagine the Norwegian from Nøgne had great hospitality. It's a Belgium style American West Coast style Belgian Rye IPA. Where does the Belgian come in? The yeast?
Well, probably from the yeast that's been used there.
Yeah.
Which is probably a Belgian type of yeast that's been used for it, and the fact that I believe there's rye in there as well.
Yeah, right.
And we should give a certain amount of astringency and sourness and biscuity flavour to it as well, which I think is going to probably be quite prominent, but we need to see how that's going to be in the next few minutes.
In the next few minutes, I just want to mention one more thing. I get a lot of new viewers who are getting involved in beer, watching the show, and you might see here 100 IBUs. Don, quickly, if you could just describe
100 IBU. An IBU is an international bitterness unit, and it's a measurement of bitterness, and normal mainstream IBUs would be around about maybe 30 to 40 IBUs. This is top of the range.
Wow.
It's going to be, when you get this, it's going to be in your face, it's going to be an experience.
Right. So that Belgian yeast as well. This is, this is going to be an experience. So let's get deep love open. Of course, let's get some in the glass for you first. 6.5% ABV.
Oh yes.
There you go. Oh wow.
6.5 is about 6.5 is about right, because if you're a beer aficionado, then you will appreciate things that if the higher the ABV is, then the more flavour there is going to be in the product as well.
Okay. Okay.
Which I think is probably important. But look at that.
Lovely lacing.
Wow.
Yeah, look at that.
And look at the yeast going around there, because it's got yeast in the bottle as well. Look at the carbonate. Can you see the carbonation on the bottom of there?
Yeah, if you just rock it back and forth, it's chasing it. It looks gloopy, doesn't it? The carbonation's being forced through that kind of liquid malt.
Isn't that good?
Yeah.
Now we haven't even got there yet, but we've got the right glasses for it, because it contains the aroma in there. Well, like brandy glasses, contains the aroma in the top of the glass there.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at the aroma now.
Yeah, let's get the aroma on this.
And what's this called?
It's called Deep Love. You've got loads of deep love for me.
Yeah, well, keep your distance, but let's have a look at the...
Cheers.
Hey!
Oh,
wow! Did you get that?
It almost...
Did you get that?
It almost took my nostril out.
This is one of the exceptionals.
Blimey, that really makes your eyes water.
Now, the aroma on there is full of aroma hops. The citra hops, the aromatic hops that are in there.
Oh wow, so that's the 100 IBUs doing that, is it?
Well, that's the just the aroma bit of that, because the aroma hops would have been put in the late end of the boil, so that the aromatics aren't burnt off. There will still be the rest of the hop job in there, which was put in at the beginning of the boil,
Right.
to produce the 100 IBUs.
Wow.
We haven't got there yet,
Okay.
but
Let's give it a taste.
I can't get beyond this bit yet.
No.
Let's give it a go though. Wow!
Yeah. Wow. Wow.
Wow!
Right, and it keeps going, doesn't it?
We're in Poland at the moment, and this would be described as bardzo gorzkie smaki.
Groshki spacky.
Very bitter,
Wow, it
which is not unpleasant. It's top of the range, but you have to. It's rather like going to the restaurant and say, "Can I have a vindaloo, please?" You've never tried one before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's where I
Same
see
sort
it.
of thing.
That's where I
This
see
is
the beer.
top of the range.
There's loads of mango.
It's
I do get. I'm wondering if I get a little bit of alcohol in there as well, or is it just the 100 IBUs?
no, it's full of everything. It's full of alcohol, full of flavour, because the higher the ABV, the more of everything there is in there. And this, actually, despite the fact it comes out 100 IBUs, it's really very nice and blended and rounded. And
It's a
the final-
finisher, isn't it? It's like you're just about to say, it's the final beer of the night.
if the final test is, would you buy one? I'd say yes. If you said, would I want another one? I'd say, I'll have two.
Would you? And I was going to ask, I was going to say this would be the end of the night beer for me, where I'd had a few nice session beers and I may want something to finish my night off. It would be the one beer you may want to open, share with a friend like we're sharing today, and it's drink this, shake hands and say, well, a lovely evening, good night. That's how I see it.
Well, I suppose that's why they call it deep love.
Deep. Yeah, I think they did a great job. I want to talk about the Belgium aspect of the beer and the rye. Can you get the Belgium and the Belgium yeast? Or is that more with
The rye bit produces a slight biscuity flavour on there, quite a sharp flavour on there. If you have a lot of rye malt in there, it can be quite sharp, but this is quite well balanced actually.
Yeah.
There isn't too much rye in there. It's quite well balanced actually.
And you do get the Belgian yeast as well, that kind of
Yeah.
estery, yeastery, banana-y, slight, not too much.
Well,
but
the Belgian yeast in there would put in a lot of the esters that are around in there, and that provides the initial aroma that you detect as well. It's good stuff.
the smack in. So rating out of 10.
Hey, well,
go on.
It's got to be in. I was going to say 8, but it's got to be 8.5. It's got to be 9.
9 out of 10.
We're up to the 9s.
Up to the 9s. I'm going to say 9 out of 10 too. I think nice beer to look at in the glass. Great aroma. It kind of, it's so big. It makes you, it's pulling you back. And yeah, 9 out of 10. Thanks, Don, for joining me.
Hey,
come back in.
Come
back in.
Cheers.
Don's going to do, before he goes, Don's going to do a magic trick. Come on, Don. I want to borrow £2.50 off you, but it's in your hand, then it's not.
No, I can't do that.
You can't do that.
What I can do is the fact that, hey, there's a mirror behind you. However, let's just do this. I like that.
Job done.
Or if you want to do this way.
You have to get your hand up. There we go.
I don't know where
There you go. It's gone.
We'll forget that.
We'll forget that. Thanks for watching. Put your comments in the comments box. Please subscribe to our daily beer reviews and cheers.